Hello, my fellow readers. This is Dion Brown Lawton. Welcome to my book review for 2022. To start off the new year, let's dance. The book Dance We Do, A Poet Explores Black Dance by Ntozake Shange. Copyright date 2020, publisher Beacon Press, Boston. Ntozake Shange was born in 1948 and made her transition in 2018. She was a poet, a playwright, known for Color Girls Who Have Considered Suicide When the Rainbow Was Enough, a dancer and choreographer. She graduated from Barnard College and received a master's degree from the University of Southern California in American Studies. Ms. Shange's performance credentials are extensive. Just to name a few: author of 4 poetry collections, 7 novels, and 6 children novels. Her dance career started in the studios of Katherine Dunham, Fred Benjamin, Diane McIntyre, and working with the musician Sun Ra and the dance company Sound of Motion. Ms. Shange was exposed to dance and music in her childhood family's home. Her father was a ballroom dancer. Art was everywhere in her home. She studied ballet and the technique of Katherine Dunham. The first time Ms. Shange was introduced to a black dance performance was in Newark, New Jersey, at a Black Power convention in 1967. She saw African dance, jazz, and modern dance in black bodies of all shapes, hues, and skills. From the event, Ms. Shange studied, researched, and worked professionally with dancers from groups of African American companies, Africa, Cuba, Haiti, and Brazil. The book Dance As We Do is a collection of essays, interviews with famous dance teachers and choreographers. Ms. Shange kept diaries of her encounters of the dance world. She brought the world of dance and poetry to complete the adagio of these 2 art forms. In the introduction of the book, Ms. Shange speaks about her introduction to movement by taking her first Katherine Dunham class. Miss Dunham taught you how to love your body, how to move your torso, your feet, to understand gravity, flight, and the ability to become completely free. Dance We Do continues to explore the many of the choreographers, teachers, and dancers that mentor and inspire Ntozake Shange to become the performer and brilliant poet that enhance the performing arts. For example, Fred Benjamin. Fred was the chair of the jazz dance department, faculty advisor at the Alvin Ailey American Dance Theater, and faculty member at the State University of New York, Purchase. Also, founder and CEO of the Fred Benjamin Dance Company. This company performed extensively in the U.S. and the Caribbean. Mr. Benjamin's dance technique was known for difficult bar and floor movements. His dance technique included extensions of the arms and legs, quick jumps, and turns. Mr. Benjamin's choreography was difficult, yet for his dancers it was a great challenge and learning experience. His company was brilliant. Fred Benjamin made his transition in 2016. Raymond Sawyer was raised in New York City. He had an extensive dance training in ballet, modern dance, and Afro-Haitian dance. He founded the Black Dance Institute in San Francisco, California, and choreographed for the Aborigine Dance Company in Sydney, Australia. Mr. Sawyer's dance technique was known for his extensive floor exercises, and he used drummers to play in his classes. Also, this great teacher used a sound from his tongue to accompany the drummers. It was a clicking sound which became the primary rhythm that the dancers followed. Miss Shange described Raymond's movements. The clicking sound caused Raymond's head to dart like a lizard or a snapping turtle. As a performer, Mr. Sawyer lived it. He wanted his dancers to own their bodies and movement, letting the dancers know that they were entitled to dance. He gave his dancers courage to manifest it. Because of Raymond's philosophy, she was able to create the skeleton for colored girls who have considered suicide when the rainbow is enough. Diane McIntyre, dancer, choreographer, and founder of the dance company Sounds in Motion. Miss McIntyre has also choreographed for Broadway and collaborated with Miss Shange on several projects. Spell number 7, Why I Had to Dance, and Landscape, for example. In this chapter, Miss Shange and Miss McIntyre pair off in a wonderful verbal pas de deux. What does dance mean to them? Their history and what movement has done for them on a personal level. Diane realized as much as Ntozake that the power and the importance of dance and dancers throughout many societies was a conduit for the villagers to communicate with the deities and to continue the history of their people. As a choreographer, Ms. McIntyre loved using words and music. It enhanced her dancers' movement vocabulary and the exploration of time and space. Throughout this book, so many other choreographers, teachers, and dancers were interviewed. These 3 were just an example of the talents that captivated Miss Shange. Towards the end of Ntozake's life, she suffered with degenerate nerve disorder. Yet, she found a way to move no matter how small or large. Movement and poetry was her life to the very end. The book Dance We Do, A Poet Explores Black Dance, has a listing of the biographies of the dancers, choreographers, and a glossary of dance terminology, and of course, wonderful photos. My rating for this book, 4.5. Until the next time, happy reading.